Hi there, welcome to Speed Skating Deconstructed. What makes a skater great? Bart Swings, the 31-year-old Belgian, won the mass start in 2022, first Belgian to win a gold medal in the Winter Olympics. And more than that, this guy's just a complete badass. He's been out there forever. Great distance skater in long track, great marathoner in inlining, also a great mass start skater and a great all-arounder. So this skater, Bart Swings, does it all. And I want to share with you two things. First of all, technique is different inline versus ice. And secondly, he actually compromises his ice technique with his inline technique. So trying to converge both those worlds is not an easy thing to do. Bart has done it very, very well. Of course, won the gold medal in the mass start. But in long track, in long track regular races, 5,000 and 10,000, because his technique is not as precise as others, he is compromised. So let's look at this. It's very interesting. So here he is in a 10,000 with a Romantsev from Russia, and let's watch his transfer of weight, etc. So here, this is not ideal ice technique, somewhat in the middle. Head is inside the knee. These days you want to throw yourself over there. Really throw yourself over there. So Bart Swings does not do that. He doesn't throw himself way over here like Kramer's head is way here. Niels van der Poel's head is way out here. Therefore, you can get faster blade action across. You got much more thrust down. Bart is more in the middle. So that's a compromise that he deals with. Look at this middle. But reasonable pressure. So it's good, but you can just see how this line is a little broken. This skates down. It's basically an inline technique on ice. His corners are exceptional. He just jumps one skate on the ice, jams his corners. So, but straightaway technique is a function of doing this over and over on a high friction surface on a road. And here he is in Berlin in 2015, and look at this transfer of weight as compared to ice. So it's very quick on ice, not so much on inline. And look how in the middle Bart is here, very much in the middle. He's making a great break here in this race in Berlin. Just awesome race. And look at the double push. And look at this straddle. Look at how much in the middle he is here versus much cleaner on the ice. Better lines. Here, the lines are all over the place. There's one here, there's one here. It's nuts. And the reason is, it's friction. Friction and wheels, very different than ice. So there's much more, I don't like to use the word glide here, even though Bart doesn't excel at this technique, he gets by because he's so fit, such a savvy skater, and has such great corners. He gets away with it and has a nice knee drive here. Don't get me wrong, these are all details. He's a great skater. However, look at this compared to this. Totally different. And what you do is you basically whip yourself around all over the place and just get, because it's more friction, you have to get much more out of this wheel and just toss yourself. Although you're never on the outside like you can on the ice because you have basically no glide phase, you toss yourself over there, bring this skate behind you, push down, and do it again. But there's never, look at this middle, And look at this. So inline skating is much more in the middle, much more friction, much more pressure down into the road versus having everything lined up angularly and putting it into the ice in one moment. So it's a more stratified push, longer push, and as you can see, the angles are, for ice skating, messed up. But he does so well, and he's such a great skater and made a great move here to win in Berlin in 2015. So we'll see you next time on Speed Skating Deconstructed. What makes a skater great?